Hello! In this video, I'm going to be trying to demonstrate how the randomness in Super Mario Maker 1 has been replaced with a series of extremely complicated formulas, algorithms, programming, whatever you want to call it, that seems random until you put it in a controlled environment, in which instead of being random, it's just absurdly complicated and I don't understand it. So, as you can see here, I've got a Magikoopa and a Koopa Clown car. Now, in the original game, when the Magikoopa spells would hit blocks, the blocks would transform into an enemy or an item or a coin, and what it's going to transform into was random. Similarly, the clown cars, whenever they fall into spike traps, they'll bounce off up and to the left or up and to the right. However, the direction they bounce off of was, once again, randomly determined. However, I'm going to predict that the clown car will bounce to the right, and the Magikoopa will transform this block into a coin, which will then bounce off to the right whenever it lands. Am I correct? Let's find out. Clown car bounced to the right, and so did that coin, just as predicted. But maybe it was a fluke. Let's go ahead and change characters to demonstrate that this was not a fluke, and also that I'm not using video editing.
Here we go!
And exactly the same thing happened. But maybe the Mario Bros are just up to something suspicious here. Maybe we need to try out someone a bit less involved. Toad, maybe. And as you'll see, character makes no difference as to what happens. However, although the randomness may be removed, this might actually be a good thing because it means things might be able to be manipulated. Now, I don't really understand how this works, but for some reason, if you put a muncher here, now the block will be turned into a green Koopa, and the clown car is going to bounce off to the left. Yep, just as predicted. This is extremely powerful because you could potentially create devious puzzle levels in which the goal is perhaps to kill a muncher so that a Magikoopa will transform a block into what you want. This sort of manipulation could potentially be used to make some really cool levels, as well as completely nullify Lucky Draw because it would no longer be luck, but in fact either 100% clear rate or 0% clear rate. However, I've not been able to figure out how on earth this manipulation works because, as you can see, if you even just move him over a bit, he still turns it into a Koopa, but if you add an extra muncher, things will change. Now it's a Goomba. If you move the spike traps for some reason, things change, but not always. Snills turned it into a Goomba, but earlier while I was testing, it seemed to change things. See, it turned it into a mushroom, although earlier it would have turned it into a coin whenever it was a similar setup with two munchers, a Magikoopa, and a Koopa Clown car. So, as you can see, there's not really any noticeable patterns. However, with enough experimentation, if you want to implement one of these mechanics into your own levels, you might be able to make something really awesome. So, thank you for watching. I hope you learned something. Bye.